Rush Week was good. It was fun. You get to take a lot of kids around who don't really know anything. It's also a nervous time to watch other actors interact with kids because who knows what Sam Shornack is going to do with a rushie in his car. We have to moderate where Sam goes, we have to watch him, we have to moderate what he buys, but for the most part it's fun.
I just got out twice. I got 3 times, but 2 in a row were by Bryson Thomas, and I don't know what I feel about that. A ball hits me in the foot, I look up, and Bryson Thomas is sitting there, just kind of like, yeah, that was me. And I was like, dang, you just got out twice by Bryson Thomas.
So I got Casey out twice because he was just standing there. And he's such an easy target. Rush Week has been awesome. I met a whole bunch of cool kids, and I met a whole bunch of other kids. And it's been a great experience, and I hope they like it, and if they don't, then I don't care.
Rush Week is going very well. I'm enjoying all the events and playing volleyball, meeting some great people.
Rush Week is going great. I'm having so much fun. My favorite Rush event was the barge because we swam and we had canes. It was delicious, and I met some cool guys. No, they are not hazing me.
I'm not gonna scream it, but I definitely have pink eye. And pink eye is a disease that might kill up to 10 Americans every year. And I think you should be educated on the signs. It was actually Drew that diagnosed me with this.
Poor Connor comes to me. He's like, Drew, I got this funky stuff in my eye. And my eye's pink. I'm like, yeah, pink eye. Heck, I could have died. We're treating it properly. He's eating 3 square meals a day. You know, getting an adequate amount of sleep. What you need to do for pink eye?
Pink eye is an inflammation of the conjunctiva, so lining of the eye. In my professional opinion, I do not believe pink eye can ever be fatal. Ever.
So Bryson got a call from Annie Shermer, and what'd she say?
She said, we have an emergency. Where are you? Bring everyone. I was like, okay.
So we brought like 3 guys, and we walk in, and there's like this just dead fish in her sink. It's huge. It's actually, like, there's the fin. It's actually gigantic.
So we were getting ready, and Lily asked me from the other room, she was like, Annie, who walked in? And I was like, no, that was me, like I knocked something over. So then I walked into the living room, and we were sitting in there, and Sophia walked in, and she was like, there's a fish. Its guts were out.
I'm done. I give up. Maybe it's like some courting ritual, like they're like neighbors from Slovakia really wanted some thetas, but I don't know.
I know, like, in theory how to do it. It's just like a rhythm thing. I mean, it's also really hard to get that first grab.
When I met Ike, I thought he was like super weird, and he was really uncoordinated. We were playing soccer at Zilker, and yeah, he's just like super bad at it.
It's time for John Cena.
The other day, like, I just taught him to ride a moped around, and he went on a date with it. That was super cool. He's got a girlfriend right now. Oh, maybe not a girlfriend yet. She's redheaded, so maybe Ike likes redheads.
Gosh, I don't know. The first time I met Ike, he's just a very interesting person. You don't really forget about him.
I met him at the Bucks Luau, so that was interesting. He's very, he's indescribable.
Very true.
And you always know where he is. Like, you can always spot him in a crowd. You're like, oh, there's Ike.
Ike just like showed up to the dance at Ignite in his Batman jersey and just would like run around the room and chase after random girls and like try and talk to them, but it was pretty weird. And that pretty much set the tone for the rest of the year. He wore his Batman jersey pretty much every chance he got. To the best of my knowledge, he wore it at every date event. The only question was whether or not it made an appearance. It was usually underneath his shirt, his dress shirt that he would wear, and as the night went on, he would slowly unbutton it and show it off to the world, much to our chagrin, but I mean, what are you going to do? It's Ike.
Oh my gosh, he loves that thing. Where were, it might have been Halloween. He like put it under
Oh my
his
god, it was
costume.
Halloween. It
yeah.
was. Yes.
So, that,
Yes,
yeah.
he wears
takes
that a
that
lot.
thing everywhere.
This weekend I came back and walked in the room and there was a Shrek pinata pinned to the wall.
When we get to the party, he announces to the entire crowd that he's got this pinata. Everybody should come out. So he hangs it up in this tree, and they beat it to death, and then there's just onions everywhere. And Ike is just so happy.
Dude, coming in, he's like, I'm in love with blank. And then 3 days later, he's like, I hate blank. And he would just have a new girl that he's in love with every single week. It's kind of heartbreaking.
Last night I had one of my high school friends in my room. Ike is trying to find me desperately because he thinks that I was messing with his samurai sword. And he runs into 507 where I was and just stares at us and says, I know what you did. And then he ran out of the room and introduced himself while he was out of the room and couldn't visibly see them. It was the most awkward thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, we definitely had a nickname for Ike. I don't really want to say it.
Dick Tsunami.
I think that Ike pulls in his own way.
Ike pulls in the weirdest ways.
I think Ike thinks he pulls.
There's girls, and then there's like Ike girls.
Does he actually pull? Probably not, but he's been on like 3 dates recently, so yeah, I think he's getting there.
Ike pulls the girls that Ike pulls.
I think Ike is adorable, so.